Good morning, students. Today we will solve the numerical on the basis of accounting equation. The question is given. We have to prepare the accounting equation. So business started with cash. It's 3 lakh. Purchase goods for cash for rupees 1,20,000. Purchased furniture rupees 75,000. Purchase goods on credit rupees 60,000. Sold goods for cash rupees 30,000. Sold goods on credit, cost price is 1,20,000 and selling price is rupees 1,50,000. Paid to creditors rupees 30,000. Received commission 3,000. Paid salary 8,000. And last one is cash withdrawn for domestic purpose. It's given 30,000. Now we will solve this numerical. The formula of accounting equation is asset must be equal to liabilities plus capital. On the asset side, now we will start the solution. The first one, started business with cash rupees 3 lakh. So write down here cash on the asset side because cash is your current asset. Write down cash. Under the head of cash, write down 3 lakh. This one 3 lakh is equal to liabilities plus capital. There is no liability, so write here 0 plus. If asset will increase, automatically liability capital will automatically increase. So whenever a person invested in the business, he invested cash in the business, so cash increased and capital is also increased. Now second one, purchase goods for cash rupees 1,20,000. Purchase goods for cash rupees 1,20,000. So whenever a person purchase goods for cash, his cash will decrease. So 3 lakh less 1,20,000. Now cash will decrease and stock will increase. So write here stock because he purchased goods. So stock will include means increase with the same amount 1,20,000. No impact on creditors means liabilities, no impact on capital. So new equation will become 3 lakh less 1,20,000. It's 1,80,000. Stock 1,20,000. Creditors 0. Capital 3 lakh. Now next one, purchased furniture for rupees 75,000. Purchased furniture for rupees 75,000. So now cash again will decrease. So 1,80,000 minus 75 because purchased furniture you have to pay cash. So 1,80,000 less 75,000. No impact on stock. So write here 0. Okay, under the head of stock plus add furniture because furniture purchased, so add furniture. No impact on liability, no impact on capital. Now new equation will become 1,80,000 less 75, it's 1,05,000. Stock same as above 1,20,000 plus furniture 75,000. Now creditors means liability 0 plus capital same as above 3 lakh. 1 lakh 5 plus 120, it's 225 plus 75 3 lakh. 0 plus 3 lakh 3 lakh. So both sides are equal. Now start with fourth one, purchase goods on credit. Now purchase goods on credit, not in cash. So no impact on cash because we purchased goods on credit basis. And stock will increase because we purchase goods. So stock will increase with the amount of 60,000 plus no impact on furniture. Now you whenever a person purchase goods, his creditors will increase because creditor is our liability 60,000. No impact on capital. Now the new equation become 1,05,000 cash balance. Stock is 1,80,000 because 120 plus stock purchased, it will become 1,80,000. 75,000 is the value of your furniture and creditor arise with the amount of 60,000 and capital 3 lakh. Now next one, fifth one, sold goods for cash. Now your a person is selling goods in cash, so cash will increase with the amount of 30,000 because cash arrived in the business. Now with that amount 30,000, stock will decrease because goods sold in cash will increase and stock will decrease. No impact on furniture, no impact on liabilities, no impact on capital. Now the new equation will become 1,05,000 plus 30, it will become 135, means cash balance 135, asset 180 minus stock, means stock 180 minus 30 because stock we are selling our stock. 180 minus 30, it will become 1,50,000. Furniture same as above 75,000, creditors same as above 60,000 and capital same as above 3 lakh. Now come on the next adjustment. Next adjustment is sixth one, sold goods on credit, cost price 1,20,000, selling price 150. When the cost price is less than the selling price, means selling price is higher than the cost price, then we will gain a profit. Okay, we have the profit in the business. Now sold goods on credit, not on the cash basis, in the credit basis. So now sixth one, sold goods on credit, so no impact on cash, impact on stock. Stock will decrease with the cost price because cost price is given 1,20,000. So cost price less from stock, no impact on furniture. Now debtor will increase whenever a person sold his goods on credit, so the debtor will increase. It's 1,50,000 because the selling price is given 1,50,000. Now no impact on liability and impact on capital, 30,000 is the profit because person goods cost price is 1,20,000 and selling price is 150. So 30,000 is the profit, it will be added in the capital. Now the new equation will become 135 cash, same as above. Stock will reduce 150 minus 120, 30. No impact on furniture 75, same as above. Debtors will increase with the amount of 1,50,000. Creditors same as above 60, and capital also will increase with the amount of 30,000. It will become now 3,30,000. Now the next one, seventh, paid to creditors 30,000. Now whenever a person paid, so automatically cash will decrease. So 135 less 30. Okay, no impact on stock, no impact on furniture, no impact on debtors. Now creditors also reduce with the amount of 30,000 because we paid to them amount of rupees 30,000. No impact on capital. Now the new equation will become 135 less 30. The cash will become, now the cash balance is 1,05,000. Stock same as above, furniture same as above, debtors same as above, and creditors also will reduce with the amount of 30,000 because we made a payment to creditors. So the new equation is, the new amount of creditors will now 30,000 and capital amount is 3,30,000. Okay, now the next one, received commission. When we received commission, we received a commission in cash, so our cash amount will increase. So 3,000 will be added in the cash balance. No impact on stock, no impact on furniture, no impact on debtors, no impact on creditors. And whenever cash will increase, capital will also automatically increase. So the new equation now will become, cash amount will now become 1,05,000 plus 3,000, it will become 1,08,000. Stock same as above, furniture same as above, amount rupees 75,000, and debtors, the value of debtors remain same, 1,50,000. Creditor also will remain same, amount rupees 30,000, and capital amount will increase with the amount of 3,000, it will become now 3,33,000. Now the come on the next point, paid salary. Now we have to pay salary to our employees. So cash bill decrease. So cash bill decrease with the amount of rupees 8,000. No impact on stock, no impact on furniture, no impact on debtors, no impact on liabilities. And whenever cash bill decrease, automatically capital will also decrease with the amount, with the same amount. So in this equation the amount is 8,000. Now the new equation will become 1,08,000 less 8,000. The cash balance will remain, now will become 1 lakh. Stock amount will remain same 30,000. Furniture amount will remain same 75,000. Debtors will remain same 1,50,000. And creditors will remain same 30,000. And capital amount will change now. So it will become 3,20,000, 25,000, because 8,000 will decrease from capital. Now come on the next one, cash withdrawal for domestic purpose. So owner withdraw cash from the business for his domestic reasons. So it's the drawing. So cash will decrease. So 1 lakh less 30,000. Now cash balance will become 70,000. No impact on stock. The stock balance is remains same. 30,000. Furniture balance also will remain same 75,000. Debtors amount also will remain same 1,50,000. And creditors amount also will remain same 30,000. I said earlier, if the cash balance will increase or decrease, so its impact automatically directly will come on the capital as well. So in this equation, cash balance, person withdraw cash for his personal use, so his cash will decrease, automatically his capital will also decrease with the amount of 30,000. It will now become 2,95,000. Now we can balance the both sides. If the balance are equal, means our accounting equation is correct. So check the balances. Cash balance 70,000 plus 30,000 furniture plus 75,000 debtors, sorry, furniture balance is 75,000 and stock balance is 30,000 and debtor balance is 1,50,000. So 70 plus 30, 1 lakh, plus 75, 1,75,000 plus 1,50,000, it will become 3,25,000. And liability plus capital 30,000 plus 2,95,000, it's also 3,25,000. Mean both sides are equal. Our equation is correct. Thank you.